Hello, my wonderful friends, and welcome back to Listen and Repeat, the place where we learn, grow, and change the world together. Today, I want to speak to your heart. Have you ever asked yourself, why is there so much fighting in the world? Why do innocent people suffer while leaders fight for power? You are not alone. Many of us ask these questions. But I believe something powerful. I believe you can be part of the change. You see, we often hear bad news about wars, violence, and hate. But deep inside each one of us, there's a dream for peace, for safety, for a life where children laugh, not cry. A world where we build, not destroy. And guess what? That dream is possible. This video is not just about talking, it's about believing. Believing that peace is stronger than war, that love is greater than hate, and that when we work together, nothing can stop us. Stay with me. Listen closely. Today, I will share with you how wars begin, how they destroy lives, and most importantly, how we can stop them. You are more powerful than you think. Change starts here right now with you. Let's begin this journey together. War has been part of human history for thousands of years. Countries have fought over land, power, religion, and resources. Many people have died because of war. Cities have been destroyed. Families have lost their homes, and millions of children have grown up without parents because of violence. But is war really the answer? Can we stop it? How can people live in peace together? In this video, we will talk about why wars happen, what problems they cause, and how we can work together to stop wars. The world needs peace. The world needs hope. And most of all, the world needs action to stop wars before they start. Why do wars happen? Before we talk about how to stop wars, we must first understand why wars start. Wars do not happen by accident. There are many reasons, but here are some of the most common ones. Fighting for land or borders. Sometimes countries want to take land from other countries. They believe that land belongs to them, or they want more power and control. For example, two countries might fight over a small piece of land because of its location or resources like oil or water. Political power. Many wars start because of political leaders who want more power. Sometimes leaders are not happy with their own country's situation. They want to show their strength by starting a war. Sometimes, political groups inside a country fight each other for control, leading to civil war. Religion and ethnicity. Sadly, some wars start because of differences in religion or ethnicity. People may believe that their religion or ethnic group is better than others. This hate can grow, and leaders may use it to push people to fight each other. Resources. Water, oil, gold, diamonds. Many wars in history have started because of resources. Countries, companies, and groups want these resources to get rich or become more powerful. Fear and mistrust. Sometimes countries go to war because they are afraid of each other. They don't trust each other, and they believe that if they don't attack first, the other side will attack them. Fear leads to violence. The cost of war. War is not just about soldiers fighting. War affects everyone. Here are some of the major problems caused by war. Death and injury. Millions of people have died in wars, including innocent children and women. Many people who survive are badly injured and need medical help for the rest of their lives. Refugees. War forces people to leave their homes and become refugees. Refugees live in camps, often with very little food, water, or shelter. They lose everything: their homes, schools, jobs, and sometimes their families. Poverty. War makes people poor. When bombs destroy schools, hospitals, and roads, it becomes hard for people to work or study. Businesses close. Farmers cannot grow food. Countries lose years of development. Mental health problems. The pain of war does not stop with physical wounds. Many people who experience war suffer from mental health problems like depression, anxiety, and PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. These wounds are often invisible but just as painful. Environmental destruction. Wars destroy forests, rivers, and animals. Bombs pollute the land, making it hard for plants and animals to survive. War does not just kill people, it kills nature too. Generational trauma. The effects of war often continue for generations. Children who grow up in war zones may learn violence as a normal way of life. This can lead to more wars in the future unless the cycle is broken. Can wars be stopped? Yes, wars can be stopped. But stopping wars is not easy. It requires hard work, smart decisions, and most of all, cooperation. People, communities, and governments all have a role to play. Let's look at some ways we can help stop war. Talking instead of fighting. The first and most important step to stopping war is dialogue. Talking is more powerful than fighting. When leaders sit down at a table and talk about their problems, they can often find peaceful solutions. Sometimes this is called diplomacy. Diplomacy saves lives. Example: two countries fighting over a river can sit together, talk, and make an agreement to share the water instead of going to war over it. International organizations. There are many international organizations that work to stop wars. The United Nations (UN) is one of the most famous. It was created after World War II to help prevent future wars. The UN works to solve problems between countries, send peacekeepers to stop fighting, and help refugees. Other organizations like Amnesty International and Save the Children help protect human rights during times of war and help children stay safe. Education for peace. Schools should teach children not just about math, history, or science, but also about peace, kindness, and understanding. When young people learn about different cultures and religions, they are less likely to hate people who are different from them. Education is the key to building a world without war. If children grow up learning that peace is stronger than violence, the future will be brighter. Fair distribution of resources. Many wars start because of unfairness. If one group has all the wealth and another group has nothing, anger grows. Governments need to make sure that everyone in a country has access to jobs, schools, hospitals, and food. Fairness reduces violence. Respect for human rights. Wars often happen when people's rights are not respected. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and the right to live safely in your home are very important. When governments respect human rights, people are happier and more peaceful. Fighting poverty. Poor countries are more likely to have wars. Why? Because when people are poor and have no jobs, they may join armed groups to make money. Helping poor communities develop schools, clinics, and businesses is a good way to stop war before it starts. Women's role in peace. Research shows that when women are included in peace talks and government decisions, peace lasts longer. Women often focus on family and community needs, bringing important voices to the table that are often ignored by male leaders focused only on power or politics. Stopping the arms trade. Weapons make wars worse. The international arms trade, selling guns, tanks, bombs, etc., helps wars continue. Many countries sell weapons to other countries even when they know those weapons will be used to hurt innocent people. Stopping the arms trade is a key part of ending wars. Media for peace. The media can help stop wars by sharing true information and not spreading hate. Many wars are made worse by lies on TV, radio, or the internet. Journalists should work to spread messages of peace, hope, and understanding between different groups of people. Stories of peace. Sometimes we think wars will never end, but history shows that peace is possible. Let's look at 2 real examples of peace. Example 1. South Africa. For many years, South Africa was divided by apartheid, a system that separated people based on skin color. There was a lot of violence and suffering. But leaders like Nelson Mandela chose peace over violence. After years in prison, Mandela came out and worked to bring the country together. Today, South Africa is still working to solve its problems, but it has avoided the kind of civil war many people feared. Example 2. Northern Ireland. For many years, there was fighting in Northern Ireland between 2 groups, Catholics and Protestants. Hundreds of people died. But in 1998, leaders signed the Good Friday Agreement, a peace deal that brought an end to most of the violence. Today, people in Northern Ireland continue to build peace together. What can you do? You may think, I'm just one person. How can I stop war? But even one person can make a difference. Here are some things you can do. Learn about peace, read books, watch documentaries, and study history to understand how wars start and how peace is built. Talk to others. Share what you learn about peace with your family and friends. Respect differences. Treat people of different religions, languages, or skin colors with kindness. Support peace organizations. Many groups work hard to help refugees, educate children, and stop violence. You can volunteer or raise money to help. Use social media for good. Share messages of peace and kindness online. Don't share hate or lies. Stay hopeful. Change does not happen overnight, but small steps lead to big changes over time. Powerful quotes on peace. Let's end with some beautiful quotes that remind us of the power of peace. Peace begins with a smile. Mother Teresa. An eye for an eye will make the whole world blind. Mahatma Gandhi. If you want peace, work for justice. Pope Paul VI. When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. Jimi Hendrix. Stopping war is not impossible. It takes courage, wisdom, and teamwork. It starts with understanding why wars happen and then working together to stop them before they begin. Governments, organizations, and normal people all have important roles to play. Imagine a world where children play in parks, not hide in bomb shelters. Imagine schools full of learning, not empty because of bombs. Imagine countries helping each other instead of fighting each other. That world is possible if we work for it. Let us be the generation that chooses peace over violence. Let us be the voices that call for understanding instead of hate. And let us build a future where war becomes history and peace becomes life. Now, my friend, you've heard the message. You've felt the truth. War is not the future, peace is. And it begins with small actions. With learning, with kindness, with speaking up for what's right. You might feel small, but remember, one small candle can light up the darkness. And when millions of small lights come together, they can brighten the whole world. So, don't stop here. Be a voice for peace in your family, your community, your country. Choose peace in your heart, even when the world chooses violence. And remember, here on Listen and Repeat, we are not just learning English. We are learning how to become better human beings, stronger, kinder, wiser. Together, we build a better world, one word, one lesson, one action at a time. If you believe in peace, if you want to be part of the solution, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this message with someone who needs hope today. This is Listen and Repeat, and together, we don't just speak, we change the world. See you in the next video. Peace begins with us.